Peace everybody, back with another video. This is Trump broke the law by using military money for border wall appeals court rules. And of course this is not true because it's a fake story. Donald Trump used military money to send out the military to stop all the criminal activity that's been going on. The rioting, the looting, everything else you could think of. He did not use military money for border walls, and his appeals court is ruling saying, oh, he did. Not true. Anything that comes out of the mainstream media are a bunch of liars, and now they're making him look bad because they're saying, oh, Trump broke the law by using military money for border wall. No, not true. And the Los Angeles Times can go soak their heads in water. A federal appeals court decided 2-1 Friday that the Trump administration violated the law when it used military funds to build a wall on the Mexican border. Not true. The federal appeals court is a liar. Okay, 2-1, really? Friday that the Trump administration violated the law. What law did Trump violate? He didn't violate no law. He used military money to send out the military because of all the rioting, the looting, the destruction, the chaos, and everything else that comes with it. So there's no way he could use money like that to build a wall on the Mexican border. The U.S. The U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals said the power of the purse belongs to Congress, and the administration lacked constitutional authority to transfer the military money. 2 Democratic appointees were in the majority. Trump appointee dissented. Of course, you know the Democrat Party are evil. They're satanic. They use rituals to get what they want. Yeah, think about that. All the rituals the Democratic Party uses. And of course, you know, the U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals said the power of the purse belongs to Congress. No, it does not. Who are they to say, oh, it belongs to Congress? No, it doesn't. And the administration lacked constitutional authority to transfer the military money. Excuse me, but this Court of Appeals are a bunch of frauds, misleading. There is no way that Donald Trump is doing anything wrong. They're just making him look bad because they can't stand him, all the good that he's doing for the people of America. Donald Trump is not a Republican. He's not a Democrat. He's just a patriot who tells the truth. He knows about ideology, what these Democrat demons are up to. He knows all about it. So he knows what a false flag is. And then everybody's, oh, well, Donald Trump is a racist, blah, blah, blah. Excuse me? Can you prove that, please? There is no proof that Donald Trump is a racist. He loves people. He doesn't care what these Democrat Party have to say. That's why he goes against them all the time. What is wrong with these Democrat parties? Oh yeah, they're evil, they're satanic, they use rituals and everything else. The president has long supported the construction of a border wall on the southern border between the United States and Mexico. Chief Ninth Circuit Judge Sidney R. Thomas, a Clinton appointee, wrote for the court in one of 2 decisions on the issues. Well, of course, we knew Clinton was in the middle of all this court because, you know, the Clinton Foundation, they pay the money to make Donald Trump look bad all the time. That's why you can never trust the Clinton Foundation. They're evil. They're disgusting. They're a disgrace. And now there's still, and of course, these Court of Appeals are saying, oh, well, The president has long supported the construction of the border wall on the southern border between the United States and Mexico. So, he's keeping all the illegal immigrants out of our country because they don't belong over here. They belong over there on the other side of the border. Illegal immigrants has been sneaking into the United States for years because the Democrat Party allowed it to. And this is why you can never trust them. Since the president took office in 2017, however, Congress has repeatedly declined to provide the amount of funding requested by the presidency. They couldn't come up with the money. So the Congress has repeatedly declined. So the Congress couldn't prove nothing. They couldn't prove anything. They said, we don't have it. So they lied. And of course, the Congress is not going to say, oh, well, we got the money, da-da-da. Yeah, okay, you're just a bunch of liars. Perverted amount of funding requested by the president. So Donald Trump has requested for the repeated, or took office in Congress has repeatedly declined to provide the amount of funding. So the Congress couldn't say it. So when the president asked for the amount of funding, Congress don't have it. So what does that tell you? They lied. The Supreme Court last year blocked an injunction against the use of military funds for the wall from going forward. Friday's decision reinstated it. So now you got last year that the Supreme Court last year blocked an injunction against the use of military funding. Well, how many times does that have to keep going, knowing that the military funding is to fund the military? Hello? To send them to the borders to keep the illegal immigrants out? Hello? That's what they do. Trump don't want the illegal immigrants in the United States. And yet here the Democrat Party are getting really mad about it. For what? Because he's throwing them out? He's kicking them out of our country? Brian Siege, a lawyer for the Center of Biological Diversity, said the Supreme Court's early refusal to allow the injunction to remain was an ominous signal. The center has a separate challenge pending against the administration's use of military funds for the project. Yeah, what project? Just because Donald Trump is sending out the military after all these criminals that are destroying our country and erasing history on top of it? Hello? Donald Trump is not doing anything wrong. He's doing everything right. And the Democrat Party, which are the shadow governments, they can't stand him because they're trying every trick in the book to get him out of office or out of the White House so they can make it a one world order, one world currency, and a one world government, which that's not going to happen because once these Democrat parties get destroyed, that's it. Then, of course, they're all going to go cry for their baby bottle, this and that. And of course, we know sleepy Joe Biden, he's in his basement with a baby bottle. Hello? He can't even make a sentence. That's how much he can't remember half the stuff that half of anything anymore. And he's been in politics for 40-something years, and it's been 80-something days. He hasn't come out of that basement to make a statement of any kind. Think about it. All this is a lie with the Los Angeles Times. And of course, the Clinton Foundation would have to be behind this to pay the court off, the Supreme Court off, or the Court of Appeals off on top of it. Of course the Clintons are going to get involved and say, oh, well, Donald Trump is using military funds for the border wall. No, he's not. He's using that military money to send out the National Guards to the criminals to get them off the street that are doing all the looting, rioting, and everything else. Leave your comments below. I am out.